Okane tosevu. Watashi wa sa. Okare oshevu. Watashi wa sa. Sa. Kira. Okane osevu. Watashi wa sa.
Okane washadu. Watashi wa sta.
Washadu.
Sta. Oops, wait.
We should look up
Okane
the lyrics.
washadu. Watashi wa sta.
Kira. I'm pretty confident about that part. When I first heard that song, I was like, that's an interesting choice.
Mm-hmm.
But as I hear it more, it's like, this is a pretty good song.
It's watashi wa sta, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know.
You sounded like you were speaking half French, half Japanese.
Should we look up the lyrics?
Mm-hmm. Okane
What do I even...
washatu. Watashi wa sta.
Okay, I'm assuming it's mamushi. Oh, okay, the lyrics are in Japanese. Okay, so we were right. I get money, I'm a star.
Mm-hmm.
With the lyrics. Star.
Mm-hmm.
I get money, I'm a star. Star. Very simple. Now they don't...
Uh-oh.
It's all symbols. I wish they could, yeah, the lyrics.
Beats me. There's a bunch of videos, though, where they have it captioned. So.
Okane washafu.
It's not washevu. That's
Okane,
French. That
washevu.
sounds French. Washevu?
Mamushi. Damn, I wish they could at least sound it out for us so we don't just sound racist.
What's your purse? What kind of purse is that?
What purse?
The purse that you're carrying.
I'm not wearing a purse.
Well, what is that?
This harness? First of all, the military wears this. You think Marines have purses? No. Okay. I run to the gym now.
You wear that?
And I had a fanny pack and it was just flopping like boobs. So I got the harness. I got the harness and I put my like wallet and keys and stuff in there. And I was like, this is so cool. Now I just wear it everywhere.
You know, you guys should, speaking of flopping like boobs, you guys should really like...
Speaking of flopping like boobs.
You guys should really try that sometime. Strap some watermelons or something to your chest and make that your workout. Go run with 2 watermelons.
What muscle would that even work out? Annoying our patients?
Probably your back, your abs, your entire body. Are you kidding me?
That sounds like an awful workout plan.
You should try it.
You might as well just do weights and running with weights like Goku.
Strapped to you, though. So you guys understand certain things about womanhood.
Like the idea.
Of course you don't.
All right. Threadulations.
But before we get to that.
You wrote bars?
I did.
All right, let's get it over with.
I wrote them just now.
So you did,
and
right?
you actually gave me, part of it.
Okay.
All right. Back in the sack, trying to touch this black crack in my back.
Wow.
If I let you mac, you better not slack. Stop.
Okay, Dr. Seuss.
Stop.
If I catch you slack, you better not come back. Whackety whack, Jack with the clack. Get out of here, Jack. How come back in the day everybody calls each other Jack? Like
that was just the ultimate.
Don't come back, Jack.
Yeah. The disses back then were crazy. What is it?
Okay. My thread for today is going to be this.
Get it together. Damn.
What is the ugliest fashion that is trending right now, but no one talks about, and why?
There's so many ugly trends.
Man, I feel like we lived through the skinny jean era, and I'm so glad that it's over. I feel like jeans are regular again, because the skinny jean era wasn't just like tight fitting; it was like very, very skinny. Like,
and guys weren't doing leg day,
right?
So
it was extra skinny.
Yeah, the legs were really, really small.
And then just people like even fat people were doing it. You know, it was just like super skinny with just like a big top. And now people are just going overboard with like the parachute pants that are just humongous. But
you never know when you're gonna fall off a building.
Absolutely not. First of all, but secondly,
I can see you wearing some parachute pants.
I had like these ninja looking pants that had a really like the crotch. The crotch was droopy, which was dope. But the material was too thin. I just basically had my dick all out.
Damn. So you was out there being a slut on the streets.
I was trying to be a ninja. Turned out being a slut.
Big slut.
All right, what you got? What you pulling up with?
All right, so this girl, I mean, can I just go? Because I just would have to read the whole thing.
Well, what's it about?
It's about a girl giving her number to a guy.
Okay. Oh, is it a text thread?
No. It's just one text, but you'll see. You'll see why I brought it to the table.
All right, go for it.
I gave this guy my number. He texted me. I responded after 2 days, and he told me I should not worry that he's no longer interested in me.
Oh, is this because of the 2-day thing?
Yeah. So after 2 days of her not responding after meeting him, he says, I'm no longer interested.
We didn't do this, right? We just talked about this.
We just talked about it.
Okay. And that's it?
I don't know. I read through the comments, and I'll read some of them.
Yeah.
But I'm actually against everybody in the comments because they're pretty united.
Give me the comments.
Why wait 2 days to text back? What's the point of playing these games? I hate when y'all make me have to side with a man. You did me a favor, queen. Date people that like you. Y'all are not that busy, I promise you. Y'all just be trying to act like y'all are important and you're not.
Damn.
LOL, after 2 days, she didn't like him. If she was interested, she would have replied earlier. Ain't nobody busy for 48 hours straight, nonstop. You didn't like him anyways, girl. Men getting tired of all the games too. Yep, the offer has expired. Stand your ground, king. When she circled back, it's time to play on the PlayStation.
What?
Good for him. We got to bring back standards. I'm too old for games. Too many ways to communicate in 2024, and it takes 2 seconds.
I don't believe none of them.
So everybody is siding with him, being like, after 2 days, miss me with that.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure they would handle it differently. Everybody in the comments, to me, says what their ideal themselves would do, but they don't be doing that. I think it depends.
Okay.
I think it depends. Like, first of all, I think entitlement to somebody that you don't even know is kind of crazy.
That's my thing.
Because it's like the whole, like, you think you're important for not answering, but it's also like, you think you're so important that you're busy for those days, but then it's like, no, you think you're important for feeling like they had to text you within a time limit, you know, like for some time limit to expire on something. Like, he got the number, she didn't get the number,
right?
So it's just like, I don't know. I get why, because it's like, why didn't you? If you guys had a connection, and it's like, why not just be like, hey, I'm the person you met or whatever. But I just think that, like, feeling owed an instant text is also kind of high horsey.
That's my thing. When I was reading through,
I'm gonna start saying that, high horsey.
High horsey?
Yeah, a little high horsey.
I tried to, like, just skip past it.
I liked it too much.
I sashayed past it. But no, I was a little triggered with this because that was my whole thing. Like, why 2 days to me isn't that long of a time. So it's like, okay, you met somebody, like you said, you don't know them. Yeah, you may have had a cool little connection when y'all met, but 2 days is like, do you understand how fast 2 days goes by? And if you don't have like a prior relationship with that person, it's like when they respond, they respond. Like for me, in the past, I ain't gave my number out in a long ass time, but I would meet a guy and forget. So if you text me 2 days later, I'll be like, oh yeah, I met such and such a couple days ago. How you been? Right. So is it only if she doesn't respond back? Can he take 2 days to hit you? Because that used to be the standard. Like when he got your number, he would wait a couple days, then hit you.
But she waited a couple days to hit, or did she text?
He texted. And she responded. He texted immediately. She responded 2 days later. So it's on some like, oh, you've changed your tune.
I might be flipping.
Well, when I first told you about this, you were on the side of the person who.
No, I mean, I thought it was like side. I thought it was like, here, take my number down, blah blah blah. And then 2 days later, she was like, hey, what's up? I didn't know it was like, hey, what's up? Response. 2 days later. That's okay. I'm more leaning towards his side now, but I also see why. I think the entitlement thing that I said still is in play, because it's like, just because a woman gives you like her number doesn't necessarily mean she's like all the way interested. It might be just like, oh, okay, you're cute or whatever. It's not just like, all right, boom, we going after a relationship right away.
I feel like these people that responded were kind of on some like love at first sight type shit. If she's not in love at first sight, date people who like you, blah, blah, blah. She does not know him.
Right.
So at some point in time, she might get to know him, but he's so like, after 2 days, this could have been your wife, and you negated it because she didn't respond for the first time.
She could have been talking to somebody too.
She could be, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know what other people have going on in their lives. So if she's dealing with somebody, she might be in a situationship, where she's confused on whether she want to get out or not. Or after she left you, she might have been in that situationship with that person for the next 2 days. She might have went out of town. Like, you're not a priority in that sense when you just meet somebody. And I feel like people have to understand that, just like there are people in your life that's not going to be a priority to you like that, but it doesn't mean that you hate them or don't like them at all. But there are other things that come before that, especially for strangers, So it's like, that to me, I feel like she may have dodged a bullet, because it's showing just how, like you said, the perfect word to me was entitled. That was the perfect word to use. How entitled he was, like, oh, lose my number because you didn't respond. And
he said, lose my number?
He just said, don't worry about it. I'm no longer interested.
Which isn't it's not mean.
It's not mean, but it is very entitled to me.
Yeah, those are the type of people that are just like, as soon as you look at me, cut your roster off or whatever, and it's just like, those people are probably the same people that are just like, I'm not dating again until it's my husband. It's just like, you need to relax. I get it.
Anything could have been going in her life. She could have had a dissertation due in the next 2 days. She could have, gone out of town. She could have been dealing with a death in the family. She could have been, had an overnight shift, or she may have been somewhere where she has to work, 4 days on, 3 days off, and she don't get no time like that. You know what I'm saying? So for people to just be like, I met you, I thought you were cute, so I text you and you didn't respond back within 48 hours, and now I'm just like, ugh. I just feel like the responses were that of people who felt like entitled to other people's even. And could she have responded within 48 hours? We don't know, So it's like, People are taking general rules of she don't like you or whatnot.
Yeah.
Just because in that case, clearly if she responded even after 2 days, she might have been like, you know what, let me get to this. Now you're a priority. Because when you meet somebody, literally, you're at the lowest of priorities.
Right.
So
People don't
2 days
that.
don't bump you up the priority list. Like,
I feel like with social media and just how some people are, like life isn't just about chasing relationships and sex, and it is to a lot of people. And I feel like when like all those examples that you named, like it could be a death in the family, could have been a dissertation, she could have just had stuff that she had to focus on.
Right.
And I feel like, since there are so many people who everything is about relationships, those are the people that are like, oh, it's been a day, they don't like you, oh, it's been a day, they must have another nigga or another chick, and I feel like if you don't know how to not even turn your phone off, if you don't know how to just switch gears and get something done without thinking about that, then you don't have enough going on, to me, because like the amount of women who have assumed negatively from me either not responding or for me not like, just being like super interactive with them, and their first thought is, like I said, like, oh, he don't like you, he with another chick. The amount of times that's happened, my first thought is like, okay, you don't have enough going on. Because if that's just what you think, first of all, you're negative. And I get it, like a lot of people lie about that kind of stuff, but it is possible for people to have other things going on. And when people think like that they just assume they're the center of the universe, and when things don't go their way, it has to be something negative or against them. And I don't really like attitude like that, that just means that you've either dealt with one type of nigga, or you are just, your whole life is revolving around chasing relationships. And that's very meh behavior.
Meh.
Very meh behavior.
I like that. I like how you put that. I agree completely. Yep.
All right.
Nice and quick.
Okay, let's get in on this ugly fashion and get yours loaded up. And don't you dare say my little chest harness.
Your purse.
It's about to be the new wave.
Your purse.
What is the ugliest fashion that is trending right now, but no one talks about, and why? So, someone said men or women sagging with the undies out. I like when women do that, like Aaliyah.
Oh, like wearing like boxers?
Not box. Thongs peeking out has been peak since Aaliyah and Lita. From the WWE.
Oh my God, not Lita.
When it's done right, when it's like a little sag with the on the hips, you gotta have hips to make it work.
Okay.
Super long lashes, duck nails.
What
you
are
know
those?
Duck nails, huh?
The
ones that go real.
Yeah, they go fat at the tip.
Yeah, those look really weird.
Those are gross.
Those Astro, those big red boots.
Oh.
I thought that was a joke, but people are really like seriously wearing those. The nail polish movement for men gotta go.
Please.
I don't wanna judge, but that shit looks terrible.
Proceeds to judge.
And it's just I don't know. I feel like the cool thing about nail polish and done nails is that they're on like dainty women hands, and niggas just have ugly hands. So aside from like no matter like the whole fashion, I'm expressing myself, all that stuff, sure, I'll whatever, it's fine. That's why I don't talk shit about it, but it just doesn't look good.
I think that I don't like it. I don't like it on someone that I would date. I don't like it. If you want to express yourself, I'd rather you get a temporary tattoo. If you want
Henna.
Yes, get a henna tattoo rather than paint your nails. It's just something about it that I just don't like for personally, you know.
I mean, obviously it's
I don't
feminine.
even like the black nails.
Yeah. I mean,
I know a lot of rockers do that and
yeah,
stuff like that. But.
Ragers. I feel like, I mean, like I said, the whole expression thing, I get it. If it has to do with sexual orientation, fine. I'm not bashing it for that. But even gay men do it in a weird way, like better than this trend. Because like, isn't there like a science to like nail polish? Like the colors have to like match the skin tone in a certain way. And
yes,
all that.
Yes.
But like,
there are certain colors that complement your skin tone, your hands much better than others.
Right.
And it's different for everyone. Like really, really dark skinned women wearing bright colors looks absolutely gorgeous. Like oranges and, you know, greens and purples and reds, like, and pinks look really, really, really good on dark skinned women's hands.
I think for me, it's like the trendy people that do it, like the rappers, the NBA players, the fashionistas. They all like don't think about that. It looks like a little girl did that. You know how like when people let their daughters do it, they be all like different color on each one with designs, and it just looks so like all the expression and the reasons why they do it aside, it just be looking terrible.
Right, because I actually think men have nice hands. Like you have nice hands.
Thanks.
Like for the most part. You know, y'all feet.
My feet.
Men's feet. No, not your feet. Nigga, men's feet. That's a different story. But men's hands, I feel like can be quite nice. And without all the hoopla. You know? I'm not even a huge fan of clear polish. I just want a nice buff and shine, you know, cut them cuticles. Yeah. Now I'm all for manicures for men. All for it. Take care of it. Get it buffed.
Just dirty nails. Who wants that?
Right.
Women hate
that. And I'm hugely for men going to get pedicures. That's great.
People that are shaped like an upside down pear wearing leggings.
They gotta leave people in their shapes alone.
That's
like
just mean.
Everybody, I wouldn't want leggings are so comfortable. I feel like no one should be denied of wearing them. Even men be wearing leggings.
I mean, I don't have a problem with leggings. I mean, I only wear what's considered leggings when I work out.
To the gym.
Yeah, and
so
then I wear the shorts up. Shorts underneath.
You work them. You wear them to work out like they're really supposed to be worn, but we just changing it to fashion. I saw this guy who is a trainer and he has this huge bubble butt wearing these.
Oh God! You can't be a man with ass in tights. That's insane.
Doing squats.
Of course,
it was so big old muscle booty.
I don't see this a lot. The grown women dressing like elementary school girls with the ribbons and ruffled lace socks. Please, you are 33. Stop it.
I don't see that.
I don't see that at all. Although I will say the schoolgirl fetish is kind of weird for men. It's just like, yeah, dress up as
y'all just now noticing
that? Fifth grader. No, I've always thought that. It's just like when I was in school, that was like sexy. As soon as I wasn't in school, I'm like, you gonna wear a fifth grade uniform? Like that's just it's like, yeah, dress up as a Chinese schoolgirl that's far away from her parents.
I've done the outfit, the pleated skirt with the tied up top and the pigtails. No ribbons or barrettes, and the high socks.
High socks and skirt, you can do some of those without looking like a young, like the whole, like they even like acting like a little kid. Like it's just very, it's like a pedophile who's doing things within the law.
Now, if you role playing as a child with that outfit on, you're ridiculous.
Crocs. I rebuke this comment.
I got my first pair.
They are insanely popular to the point where everybody's doing it, but it's like I'm all in, and I've been all in. Everybody who made fun of me has them, like your ass.
I didn't make fun of you.
Yeah, okay.
When have I ever made fun of your Crocs?
I feel like you have. I feel like you have. I'm not going to give a date.
I've never.
Oversized boots. Pajama pants and crop tops. Some people do just be leaving the house. But I mean, if you don't care, then you don't care. Fake baby hair. Have you seen that? You do that?
Yes.
How you fake baby hair? Because of the wig or?
Yeah, it's on all the wigs almost.
No, I mean, like, do people without wigs?
They cut the hair specifically to make it baby hair.
No, I'm saying if there wasn't a wig, just real hair with fake baby hair.
Yeah, they do that.
Oh, damn. So you can just go like that and brush off all their baby hair.
You do that. Put some water on it and go like this.
That's the equivalent of Beijing beards. Y'all be making fun of men, like saying if it rains or you can go.
It'd be too dark. But see, that's different because that actually comes off. The baby hair is still attached to your head. It's just pushed back into your adult hair.
The mini tennis skirts. Why your whole ass out, mama? I like it. The little bottom cheeks. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of that at DreamCon too.
Oh, you was in heaven.
Okay, this was actually mine. Them ski masks. It's 90 degrees. Who you hiding from? The shiesties gotta stop. I get it. Like the pandemic hit, and then masks were like not acceptable now. But now just like people just keep wearing the shiesties, and it's a little weird. It's just a little weird. Because now it's just like you don't even know if you're getting robbed or not. Because people just like casually have them on. And then if you just in the grocery store, you decide to steal something, nobody even suspected you. But before, if you came in with a shiesty, people would be like, hey, everybody look at this nigga. He's up to something.
Even in the pandemic, when I saw somebody with that on, I was side-eyeing them. Because it just, like, why your eyes covered almost? Well, they're not, but kind of. You know, like, why is your whole face covered like this? I'm not having it. Nope. I don't want to see that nowhere.
How you feel about long eyelashes? Do you consider yours long? Close your eyes. Okay.
Okay, wait.
You're about to fly away.
Are they bad?
Some
okay,
are
let me talk
ridiculous.
so that the people can see. Are these lashes? Do my lashes look bad? So usually I cut these, but I was kind of rushing to make sure I was on time, so I didn't get to cut them. So I usually cut off the sides so that they don't come out as far. But when I put it on, I felt like, because I think I have smaller eyes than what the lashes are made for. So
they don't come off as like, I feel like the super long ones are like aggressively long.
They make your eyes red too. Have you seen those videos when the girls are done getting their eyelashes done and it's so big that they can't even open their eyes and their eyes are like red?
Why are they red?
I've seen those. Because of the glue. Sometimes the glue will and your eyes are closed for a good amount of time. When you get your lashes done, sometimes it takes about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, laying there with your eyes closed. So, but those girls,
I feel like long eyelashes and duck nails are appearing the most. Those duck nails, I never knew what they were called, but they be looking crazy. Platypussy. Oh, they're called batwing eyelashes. I don't think you have batwing eyelashes.
I don't. Do mine look bad?
No, that's what I just said. Some people don't understand the assignment to Tesla trucks, bills. So are some people like, if you're slow, don't even comment. BBLs, don't worry, mine messed up too. Little authenticity in there.
Damn, y'all over BBLs? I don't think that y'all are. I don't think those are ever going out of style. Just like resting plats never went out of style.
Right. Big boobs, big butt. Bell bottoms? Are people wearing bell bottoms?
Mm-hmm. I don't mind me a nice pair of bell bottoms.
For men.
Oh. No, because bell bottoms are tight at the top.
Yeah.
They're tight into the knee. Right? And then they flare out.
I haven't seen any men in those. I get it.
I've seen them only on like super, super duper fashionista men, you know? Fashionista men.
Wow, like them big old Balenciaga boots.
Mm-hmm.
Purses doesn't count.
Merce.
That does not count. I'm telling you. What are these bows everybody's talking about?
Bows? Like hair bows?
Yeah, everybody keeps talking about like bows in their hair.
I don't know. I haven't seen that too much. Maybe my timeline is a little dated.
You're not following all the cool people, huh?
I guess not. Because I haven't really been seeing any grown women wearing bows.
Lingerie outfits outside of the house.
I don't think that's ever going away.
That's not... Who hates that?
Conservatives.
You prudes.
The conservatives.
Oh, I would never leave the house like that. I would only wear that for my man. Well, then just live like that. Why everybody want to just like... Why does everybody want to talk shit because they're not like that, you know? That's the most annoying part about all this. It's just like people would just be like, like I have my own personal opinions in my head, and I'll just be like, oof. But
you're
so
gonna
many
spew
people
them here.
Hey, I mean, if the thread is asking, then the thread is asking.
Okay.
Do you have one?
I think we've already talked about mine seriously, and it's
the nails.
Yeah,
painted nails.
Yeah, I'm just not into it. And then does that leave, like, am I left in the past because I just...
No, trends come and go. I think that...
Do you think that one's going? Or do you think it's getting stronger? I actually think I've seen a shift on it going back to just regular nails.
Oh, like it's stopping?
Yeah.
No, because I think it'll always get resurgences because rappers and NBA players are starting to do them. And that is those are always going to come with copycats and stuff like that. But I think that there's going to be a weird pocket of men that are like, I was doing it back when it wasn't cool. And it's like, it's still not.
So this is what's going to happen. Y'all are going to understand how much keeping up with it is and how you have to go every 2 weeks to get them redone. Mm-hmm. And that is probably what's going to make people fall off. Men fall off is because you really, like, you got to be consistent or your nails going to look like shit. And nowadays, you know, we do gel. You know, they don't typically, I mean, unless you ask for it, but typically you don't not do gel polish, which stays. And then it starts to grow out, you know, over time. And then it starts to look crazy.
Oh, because that's when you need a fill, right? That's the bottom. That's the bottom, right?
Yeah, when the bottom starts to grow out and it starts to be your regular nail color growing up. And a feel is if you actually have acrylic nails. Oh. But gel nail polish, they'll just take it off, you know. And it's kind of it's a process and it takes a while. So I can't see men wanting to add that to their lives every 2-3 weeks sitting in the nail salon.
I wonder,
for hours.
I mean, I have no problem with men being feminine because it's like, it's not all men. You know, there's a bunch of men that were, in my opinion, raised by overly manly people. Those are the niggas that have podcasts that just be like, I hate women, blah, 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 blah. Get your ass in the kitchen. So I feel like if it's going to be a spectrum, there's going to be some straight... What is it called? Not metrosexual.
Asexual?
No, because asexual just means you don't like anything, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Androgynous.
Oh, okay.
Androgynous, like Prince type niggas. That would be on the edge of the other end of the spectrum. But I mean,
I'm just saying, I don't think adding that into your life every 2 weeks, late in the game. I don't see it keeping up for years. Well, I mean, like, you have y'all go to the barbershop because y'all been doing that since y'all was a kid. Right. So that's a part of, you know, just a part of growing up. That's what you grow up with. But adding we've been going to the nail shop since we were kids, you know? So adding that into your life as an adult every 2 weeks, right. I don't see that sustaining.
No, I get it.
Or else it starts to look crazy.
Just another bill.
Yeah.
I'm just a bill sitting on Capitol Hill. All right.
Eating my last meal.
That's not the words.
But I might have to steal
Yeah,
or kill.
Definitely not the words.
Sitting on a hill.
All right, let's get to these thread. Let's get to these thick facts.
Factuals.
Let's get to these thick old facts. All right.
You ready?
Also, R.I.P. Uber facts. What's going on? That was my favorite page. Haven't posted since March. I'm just gonna consider that a dead account. But thank you for all of your knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
My fact is from them though.
It's
from a whole year ago.
My fact is from Fact.
I follow them too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's some real fast food beef in these streets. It's not just in the commercials. It's for real. So get this. McDonald's ended its 40-year relationship with Heinz in 2013 after the condiment company hired Burger King's former CEO.
What?
That's crazy.
That's petty.
That's super petty.
That's so emotional.
Right, because he don't even work for Burger King no more.
Right.
So I could see if it was like a conflict of interest.
Mm-hmm.
If they were working with Heinz and Heinz was directly working with Burger King and they could trade secrets or whatever the case would be. But beef real out here. They said, "Oh, you hired the ops.
We done.
Yeah, you
That's
snipped.
Insane.
We'll take our ketchup sales elsewhere."
What are some other ketchup companies?
Yeah, you'd think that Heinz got a monopoly in this bitch.
Right. Heinz is like...
Let me see.
Like, who's under Heinz? The next one I know just says tomato on the bottle.
The packets?
On the bottle or the packet.
Del Monte Foods.
Oh, Del Monte. Okay.
Hunt's
should be above Del Monte, right?
Should be, yeah. This might be alphabetical.
Okay.
Primal Kitchen.
Don't know it. Kroger.
Tate and Lyle. Premier Foods. Bolton Group. Unilever. Sky Valley. Campbell Soup.
Campbell has
Nestle.
ketchup? Nestle has ketchup? That's insane.
Okay, I definitely have seen Del Monte.
Yeah, and Hunt's.
365 Whole Foods. To be a new nigga in the ketchup scene is crazy. Like I'm going up against the Giants.
Right. I've just seen the one that says tomato.
Oh, that one? Berman's?
Is that what it is?
Yes, it say tomato way bigger than Berman's. Annie's?
Nope. Hey, Annie's look kind of fire though. That
Annie's,
bottle,
that little
packaging?
jumping. I think that's the one with the little jumping rabbit.
It looks fine.
Hunt's, Del Monte. Those are the big ones. Great Value. Don't sleep on Great Value. Rouse. What? That look fire too. That look like Prego.
That look like luxury ketchup.
Mm-hmm. For the ballers. Heinz.
That looks like the kind.
And number one, this was a blind taste test. Market Pantry.
Market Pantry?
It's a great name.
Ketchup. I've seen that. Just ketchup.
Let's say tomato ketchup. Are there other types of ketchup?
What did we see? Oh no, that was tomato jam.
I said ketchup. Are there other types of ketchup?
Would tomato jam be considered?
Whoa. Okay. Pineapple.
Pineapple ketchup?
Sweet and sour pineapple preserves.
Is it
hot
pineapple
honey.
ketchup?
No, these are all types of ketchup. Hot honey, honey and cayenne pepper sauce. Horseradish has a ketchup. Dill pickle relish has a ketchup. Oh, those are tomato ketchups though, right? But then there's non-tomato ketchups, which is like tomatillo, sweet cherry, which can be used as a barbecue sauce substitute. Wait a minute. This is a nice little
nice little rabbit hole you going down.
Tomato ketchup. Oh, now we're cooking.
What you got?
Mushroom ketchup.
Ooh. I wonder what you put that in.
I don't know about that. Walnut ketchup.
Ugh.
That doesn't sound good at all.
No. Ew, and the color would probably be gross.
Banana ketchup. This is a dark rabbit hole.
I can't even fathom what these look like, though, and the consistency of them.
Look at this one. Where's the picture? All right, you just have to see the small one. Carrot ketchup.
Nope.
It looked like orange mustard.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, they hit the nail on the head with tomato ketchup.
Yeah.
This other stuff sounds
and ketchup
awful.
was like medicine and stuff back in the day.
They were putting it on bullet wounds and shit.
All right.
What you got?
My fact. A company buried a $1,000 prize deep in its terms of service to see if anyone actually read them. It took 5 months and over 3,000 sales before someone finally noticed the clause and claimed the prize.
5 months isn't long at all. I thought there was going to be like years.
Over 3,000 sales?
These were customers, not employees.
Right. A company buried a $1,000 prize deep in its terms of service to see if anyone actually read them. It took 5 months and over 3,000 sales before someone finally noticed the clause and claimed the prize.
1 in 3,000 is actually not bad compared to what I was thinking. Because now I'm just thinking like, damn, people read it? Because they said buried deep.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been like page 70.
So... Why you say 70 like that? A software company conducted this experiment in 2005. They buried a clause in their end user license agreement, EULA, that offered a $1,000 prize to the first person who contacted them to claim it. It took 5 months and over 3,000 sales before someone finally noticed the clause and claimed the prize. This experiment was designed to highlight how rarely people read the terms and conditions of software agreements. Now, the crazy part, this reminds me of Black Mirror. Did you see, it was the last season of Black Mirror when, what was it called? It wasn't called Netflix. It was like, it wasn't Showflix. It was
I know what you're talking about. The one where it was like following her life real time and she became famous. Yeah.
But they told her once she was like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? And they said it was in the terms that you signed up for. When you signed up to use our service, you basically signed your rights to privacy away.
Yeah.
And I just thought about that, like how many different things are we signed up for?
Oh, I think that's the fall of our privacy.
Idea what are in those clauses.
Long terms are like those long agreements that we just skip past, and some companies, they're like, click this link if you even want to read them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. Like some of them you have to scroll all the way down, but some of them are just like, click this if you want to, if not, here you go. And I think that's the fall of our privacy, because pretty much that's what Facebook did. Like Facebook had us basically sign up to willingly put all our information out there. So we can't really even say anything. And that's why all these companies are working with Facebook to get that information. But I think that you can get humans to do anything by just putting it in those, by just like telling them to read a long paragraph or a long, what is it? We consider it a document.
If you want to hide information, put it in the book.
Damn. That's so sad. That's kind of scary though.
And at the end of that episode, that Black Mirror episode, they was like, oh no, honey, you were just the first person for this. You were just the rollout of this. We have millions of users that's going to do the same thing too. So I was just like, oh my God, is Netflix trying to tell us something?
My show would be good.
I think mine would be good too.
There'd be some awkward moments where I'm pooping, but you gotta take that into account.
But at the same time, would it really be awkward if everyone's pooping? Everyone poops, so it's not that awkward. It becomes, normalized. Maybe that'd be a good thing, because then you guys would allow us to fart and poop without judgment. Because you'd see everybody does it.
I would try to get in the writer's room and try to like help produce it, because I be having like show ideas. So like every time I eat, there'd be like a big back counter. So it's just like little spices that'll make my show a little bit more interesting than, than other
I would
people.
have a pretty cool titillating show.
Titillating show indeed.
Titillacious.
All right. Well, that's been another episode of Thick Threads. I don't know what the call to action is. Tell us how your show would be. Tell us how your show would be. Tell us what annoying fashion trends are out right now that you wish would go away.
And tell us if you like Patrick's purse. Thank you, guys.
It's a harness. Bye, guys.